Hello guys, welcome back to the world tour of season 1. In the last episode, or the last part of the tour, we explored that, our beacon, the inside of our house, our monument, our spawn area. We talked about the waterways, our cave systems, and where we fought the wither and whatnot, and went into detail about the story behind this, and basically just a story about everything you see here, except for the farm back there. And we accidentally went into the Nether portal, but we will properly explore that in this part of the tour. So let's start over this way. We ended off last episode looking over here, and I at first wasn't going to do this because it didn't come across my mind to show the village. But it was the first village we found on this together. We've done things, visited, traded with villagers and whatnot. So I figure it's worth the visit. So this is our first village. We have some guys in here. I put a whole bunch of boys in here figuring that would get them to breed. But, you know, it didn't. I'm no villager guy. I couldn't get a villager to breed even if I wanted to, so yeah, that's the story behind them. There's more villages elsewhere, but this is the village that I found, that we first found together. I figured it would be nice to showcase it. I believe just over that way is a mesa biome. I didn't really get to do anything in a mesa biome. Maybe we'll do that in season 2. Who knows? But that's to just find out later. Back over this way, over yonder, the desert, towards the building that was never used, and the assortment of lakes, rivers, streams, waterfalls, and oceans. Over top of the horse stable, farm, and cow pen, or not farm, the museum / monument building and cow farm. Just over the beacon, just a wee bit. We have haste on the beacon, and we arrive at our portal. So originally this portal spawned underneath where it is now. If I break this, you'll see there's a lava thing underneath it. Directly underneath here, like if I were to keep going down here, here is where the actual portal used to be. So I spawned underneath a lava lake in where this portal used to be. And, you know, lava lakes, they're not the nicest of places, so we went upwards. And we came up, and we built this sort of tunnel to get out from underneath the lava lake, so that way we actually had a nice place to spawn above the lava, make it easier to use and everything. And we came along here, built this huge tunnel out of netherrack, came all the way along down this long corridor. And this, by the way, this I did it this way. I don't know if you heard the streaming or not. My brother has a friend over, and my sister has a friend over as well. So if there's any noise in the background, it's them, and I'm apologizing for that. Yeah, so we came across here. I built this above ground this time, so that way we could use this portal. Now, because I'm in creative mode, I'm just gonna go right through the portal, so I don't want to go there yet. Just so that way I don't give away any surprises. I'd rather keep that a surprise, so We used to, however, oh, this is where I collected a lot of netherrack. We used to, however, come out somewhere over here, just over here a little bit. Just over this here area. I forget exactly where, but it was somewhere up here, somewhere up and around here. I think it was actually here, maybe? No? Or was it? Yeah, it was here. This is how we used to get up. So we would get into the nether, come across, get up here, and go straight out into the nether. And do our exploring. Now, let's fly a little bit here. Our nether fortress, however, was a ways over here, just a bit. Not like a long trek or anything like that, but it was a decent distance, so we had to actually come across here, over this way, and around here to get up to here. We had to go all the way around here, and boom, we made it in. So that's where our the nether fortress is. That's really all we did in the nether. We didn't go very far off in the nether or looking around. I believe we explored all of this though, so there should not be anything left to see in there. Now we move onwards. We shall go through this portal here and see where it takes us. And it'll take us right over to the stronghold. That was dumb. Excuse me while I realize my stupidity. Here we go. We can jump right on in, and we arrive right here. So this is where we fought the Ender Dragon. Now, I built an Ender over there, and because this landmass here was really close to that, I ended up having to just go spam torches everywhere. I didn't want to do like a grid, I just wanted to spam it and get it done and over with, which is why I did it that way. So we would spawn here, and we just run along here now. Just to save some time, I'm going to speed through this. Just come along here. Out here. Now it seems like, yeah, when your world crashes, everything that's down here doesn't disappear. Because I have, as you can see, like a whole bunch of ender pearls, an old pick, you know, things that I've been working on, a lapis collection, more stuff here. That's of course gone, but books here, enchanted books, some wood, a whole bunch of stuff. And the way I set this up is there's two modes, right? There's this, which is the XP collection mode, and then if you come back here, then this all comes down, and that one block lower kills them instantly. Now, how I have this set up is I have these sort of, I guess you could call them like maintenance terminals or whatever you want to call them, and you can come up here now. I'm just gonna fly up here. And if I remember the number correctly, it's exactly 49 blocks that one has to fall for it to be a one-shot, one-kill. Now, basically, because if they were to spawn up here, all the way at this top layer, they would definitely die. Actually, every single one of these layers, they would die. So because of that, the way this works is now at this mark, they hit these right here, and then we have these buttons here, so that stops the vines from growing. And this these vines, it cancels out the fall damage. So now they would fall and it would be instant kill. One shot, one kill. Or no, death rather, because I have it down. I mean, I have it up, sorry, so it is one shot, one kill. But without these, if they were to fall, they would die. So now, just to see this in action, I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to easy. Now, if I go all the way up to the top layer, you should probably see some spawn. Or maybe not. You will now. Yeah, see? And they slow down. So, if we go at a decent distance, you can see it working. If we come over here, we can remove this. Here, sorry about that. I'm just doing it like this so that way we can see it work. Yep, so as you see, they'll spawn on the blocks there, like right at the corner of the block, but it's enough to where they will actually hit the piston. The piston will push them, and then they will fall, they will be slowed down, and right when they hit the vines, and then they become a one-shot, one-hit kill. So they're all having a nice fun ride down, and now, sorry about the noise there. If I were to go through here, basically, go like this, and down here, come along, no, down here I said, come over here, I can then flip this, go options, music and sounds, turn this down, all the way down, basically, back to game, come along here. So now these are all one shot, one hit kill. So if I were to go game mode 0, I get to here. So all the guys in here are now one shot, one kill. And usually after a while it'll fill up pretty quickly, but right now when they hit the ground they die instantly. So rather than it doubling up everything, they're all just dying. Notice how they just fall and they're dead, like him, them. And you know, you can come along here and get all your XP and whatnot, your ender pearls, load up this here, and yeah, this is like your ender pearl collection mode. So if you need an abnormally large amount of ender pearls, you can do that. And so yeah, that's that. Come along here. Come on, come on. There we go. And we can turn this off now. Options, peaceful, done. Back to game. Game mode 1, please. Thank you. And we can come along here now. And yes, so that's sort of that's sort of where we're gonna have to end this episode here. We've explored the Nether, a village, and the Nether or the End stronghold. In the next episode, we shall take a look at the farm. We shall we shall take a look at the farm, look around on that, and then like, we'll take a look at the farm and all of that, and once everything's done there, we shall do a final recap where we'll just fly around. There'll be, we won't talk about anything. I'll just play some music over top of it or whatever. And it'll just be me flying around over everything. Or maybe not. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do? Maybe there won't even be a 4th episode. But without, that's enough of me rambling on. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the Season 1 server tour, leave a like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Do what you gotta do. If you show your support, it helps me out tremendously. Really boosts my spirits and makes me want to keep making videos for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace!